Yo, subscribe. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Namaste Wahala. My trailer reaction for this one really blew up, apparently, so I hope you people will come back to check out my actual review. I'm not usually one to cry while watching a movie, but I cried while I watched this film. Because after what felt like 3 hours of cringe, I checked how much time was left, and I still had 90 minutes. I had not even started, and I had rolled my eyes into the back of my head. Now, I'd normally start this off with what's great about the film, but there's nothing great about Namaste Wahala, so we're just going to settle for what does not suck, right? So the production was not the worst. Then the theme song wasn't terrible. I think it was really, um, let me say it was a bad choice to have a theme song for this film, but the theme song wasn't terrible. I mean, it's still playing on in my head now, so I mean, it feels forced, but the theme song wasn't terrible. And then the film's pacing, regardless of what I think of the story in itself, it never felt like it was dragging, and I never really felt like they were rushing it. Just we'll get to what sucks in a minute. So, what sucks about Namaste Wahala? This film is the definition of a story that does not know what it wants to be. I mean, if you want to be a bad rom-com, be a bad rom-com. Don't be a bad rom-com for 15 minutes and a bad legal drama for 30 minutes and then a bad rom-com again. Like, calm down. I mean, like, half of this film is like a terrible To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and then the other half is like low budget How to Get Away with Murder. How? I didn't think I could ever see so many cliches put into a single film. But of course, in this film, they managed to do that. The story has a terrible structure because it's constantly switching between two types of films, essentially, and that messes up with the tone terribly. The dialogue sucks, the setup for the story did not exist, and the character development, no. And then the worst thing about this for me is that I didn't even get to laugh much. You know, when I reacted to the trailer, I'm like, this looks like it's going to be bad, but it looks like I will at least laugh. I didn't get to laugh. It wasn't that funny. I think everything that was funny about this film was in the trailer, and the trailer was like what 2 minutes out of 1.5 hours. I don't know. The story just felt like a Bollywood story to a degree. And note that I'm saying a Bollywood story in the sense that it could have been a good idea. The name terrible, yes, but the idea could have been a good. The idea is not a bad one. It could have been executed better, but then it was produced like a bad Nollywood film, which is weird because the director is not a Nigerian. The performances were terrible. The non-verbal aspects of the performances were just terrible. But then the line delivery was now so stiff that it sounded like a dubbed film, like you were watching Philippine movies or Telemundo, whatever, where it's obvious that their mouth is speaking a different language and then someone just spoke English over that. That's how they sound for most of this film. How? The film's production doesn't help matters as the lighting makes everything look very bland. And this is, I assume, a Netflix original, so I don't know, you should have just put like the same energy you put to All the Boys or something. But whatever, that's besides the point. The score was incoherent, and I felt really bad because whoever came up with the score, I don't know if they composed every single track on it, but I think the music independently, all of them are actually really good because it blends Nigerian and Indian sounds pretty well. Well, what I know of Indian sounds at least, like style rather, not sound. But putting it together over the course of a film was just bad. I mean, a film score is supposed to feel like it's telling one story, right? So it's different songs, yes, but they flow into each other. But this one was not. And like the tone was messed up because of how terrible the structure of the film was, right? And I think that also affected the score. So the score was just incoherent. It was terrible. Oh, and the Coca-Cola product placement was so shameless. This film is Coca-Cola's Ashewo. At this, I can count. I think you can probably count how many scenes didn't have a Coca-Cola product inside for no reason. For no reason. This is not how you do product placement. It was too obvious. Like I didn't need to guess that Coke sponsored this. Come on. Overall, Namaste Wahala makes To All the Boys look like a work of art. And if your partner asks you to see this for Valentine's Day, break up with them. They don't love you. They just love to see you suffer. As for the rating, I'm going to give this a 3rd class, but only because I liked the theme song and not much else. So, yeah. We've come to the end of yet another movie review. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Assuming you were able to put up with it. I know I wanted to stop watching it at like 15 minutes in. So, if you've seen it, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't seen it, let me know if you're going to see it in the comments below. Do you agree or disagree with my thoughts? Let me know as well. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share with your friends so YouTube knows you enjoy my content. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace.